So then let me ask you this, because I tend to agree with you. You know, when I do marriage counseling. Well, hold on, check that. I do pre-marriage training, right, for couples who want to get married. You know, and I require 10 sessions.
Okay.
First of all, I tell folks 10 sessions. You know, you thought I said 10 years, right? So folks want to make a lifelong decision, but they want 20 minutes worth of guidance.
Right.
Right? They just want you to come in and rubber stamp and stuff. But when you're sitting in those sessions and you say, I want 5 kids, and I say, I don't want any, that's a red flag.
Right.
You know, when you say, I think we should, you know, participate in the financial decisions of the family, and I say, well, if I'm making the money, I'm making all the decisions.
That's
a red flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see that sometimes, and I bring it up, and I point this stuff out, and it's not often. Don't get me wrong, because if I don't think they should be married, I ain't gonna marry. Now they can go to somebody else, right? So I mean, I'm not doing something that I don't think I ought not do.
Right.
But there are some times that issues come up. They may not be deal breakers, but enough near deal breakers ought to at least amount to one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, what is it that people get to this point? Is it that they're too emotionally invested, that they can't cut bait? Is it because they didn't have sex? And now, you know, there's a physical tie and a spiritual tie that's there, where folks can't just say, look, this ain't gonna work.
Because people think, women especially, think, I can change you.
Sarah, please.
I can change this man, okay? I'm going to love him into changing. That's the big mistake women make. And I think men say in their mind, I'm going to mold this woman the way I want her to be.
Really? Well, you know what? See, sometimes, and maybe, you know, maybe the brothers on the screen will get mad at me. You know, but sometimes I think y'all might give us too much credit.
Really?
Because I was like, look, I just want somebody, you know, who I like hanging out with, you know, that I love, like to watch the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think, because I'm kind of like, you know, if you ain't about where I'm thinking you ought to be when I meet you, you probably ain't the one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like wine. It's wine when you pour it in the bottle, but it's better when it ages.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at you as a I mean, you know, you do real estate. You know, you come up to a house and you see what it can be, but it's still a house. Right. I trim the hedges, give it some curb appeal. It's good. But I ain't got a gut come in and gut out the whole house.
Okay.
You know, put up, you know, load-bearing beams and that's different. Because if you ain't already got the structure, you know what I'm saying, in your life, I'm thinking it ain't, you know, I ain't trying to do no project. And I don't know how many guys are like, you know what, if I get her teeth fixed, she gonna be
Okay. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women look at men, okay, and see the potential.
Okay.
They don't always see what's there. I mean, they like what's there. They say, okay, we got a good foundation going here. But the potential is this, and I'm going to help him reach his potential. You see, we pour all of our soul into helping our man reach their potential.
Oh, no.
Not to say, no, because you know why? It benefits us in the long run.
I can understand that.
It benefits us in the long run if we get him to where we need for him to be.
But see, there are some fundamental things that what I'm saying is, see, I think that women sometimes target these fundamental flaws. You know, these, you know, because we really, I mean, what got us on this little trail was the idea that they tried to change folks.
Right.
You know, it's one thing to say the dude don't fold up towels.
Right.
You know, you can work on that. But when he a liar, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to change, I'm going to make him tell the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, but see, that ideal.
Or if he's, I mean, or if she's, I mean, vice versa.
But see, that comes in deeper into the relationship. That's after the heart has been into it. That's after the woman has given her heart and she is in love with this man. And yeah, if he's a liar, he a cheat and he is this and that, we're going to try to love him through it. Okay, we're going to try to love him through it for whatever reason. And we can say, a lot of women out there can say, girl, if that happened to me, I'll be gone. No.
I know that's a lie.
I know.
There's too many people living it.
Because your heart is there. You already invested. And you're going to try to change. But just in the beginning, when we meet the man, we like the core, and we're going to help him improve his game, we're thinking, by marrying him and helping him through. When our heart is invested, if he slips, we're going to love him through it. We're going to help them improve their game again. And in the meantime, we're getting beat down. Our whole self-esteem is being beat down.
But didn't you see that coming? See, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean,
no, you don't see it coming. You don't see it coming because you're already in it. Your heart is there. Your heart is already there.
It's kind of like if I'm dating somebody and the girl is like, okay, I'm a little short on my light bill. Okay, how short? $500. That ain't short. You ain't got no money.
Exactly.
Okay, so if I step up and I say, all right, I'm gonna try to be a blessing. All right, fine. She come back again in 2 months talking about I'm a little short on my light bill. Can you help me out? At a certain point, I gotta be thinking she pimping me.
Okay.
And she don't know how to take care of her business. So when we get married, right? But I'm looking past that. But watch this. I got the evidence to tell me she don't know how to handle money.
Exactly.
But I'm getting into marriage, don't think she J.P. Morgan Chase. Something is wrong with that.
Okay, so here's my thing on that. That's funny. Something is wrong with that. But here we go. You asked that woman to marry you, but now all of a sudden you think she's going to change because she married you? You don't think that woman's going to change?
No,
all of a sudden she can handle money because she married you.
Right. No, I'm with you on that.
That's not going to happen.
Nope.
So I'm going to flip this on you. Why is it that men go out and get these women, okay, knowing what they got, they married him, and all of a sudden they want a career woman when they married a woman that wants to stay at home and have babies?
Now see, yeah.
Okay? Or all of a sudden they married a woman that wants to stay at home and have babies, and now they want her to go out and get a job. No.
Yeah, see,
we're already there.
Yeah, see,
you guys try to change us as well.
Yeah, I can go for that.
You guys want us to change as well.
But see, now I will tell you this though. The guy who picks the girl, she tells him, look, I want to be your wife and be the mother of your kids. Right? I ain't getting no job. Right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Right? You better hear it.
Yeah.
You better hear that. Now what happens though is you can't be a stay-at-home mama, my wife, and taking care of my kids and living like we got 2 incomes. It just don't work like that.
But you know what? You shouldn't have set it up like that.
No, come on now.
You shouldn't have set it up like that. You set it up. You the man of the household, and I'm telling you, I'm not going to get a job. I want to stay at home and raise your kids, but this is the living I want, and you make it happen. Don't try to take it back now.
Yeah, no,
don't try to take it back now.
If you make it,
and don't throw it up in our face. I'm doing all this. No, we doing all this because
that was the agreement.
That was the agreement. Because if it wasn't for me sitting at home taking care of your funny looking kids, you wouldn't be able to go to work.